Yes, y'all. Everything is copacetic. We are. I'm back. I am back. It's been a minute since I've had an opportunity to, since I've taken the opportunity to connect with folk, man, and it felt like today was there was no better time to do it than today. So back with another episode of Everything is Copacetic, which is really just, you know, my podcast, my opportunity to just talk to people who have who rock with me on a regular basis through many of the different platforms, whether it be the radio shows on X-Ray FM or on the numbers or the live podcasts or the recorded podcasts or the live events. Man, so many avenues that I've had through the years to connect with folk. And so that's what this is. This is just an opportunity to extend some of that. All of the platforms that I have are you know, they're they all serve a particular purpose, and the majority of it is to promote and support other artists and other creatives, which is really dope. I'm so honored and grateful for the opportunity to do that. This one is for me to just talk about random stuff, man. This is kind of my platform to talk about a lot of the different things that are on my mind and things that are sort of within my circle of influence, as well as the Fitness is a Habit platform, which I don't talk about enough, which I need to talk about more. I'm gonna be posting a Fire Friday coming up in a little bit, and so anybody who's tapped into that platform, if you're not, Fitness is a Habit on IG, that's probably where I'm most engaged with the Fitness is a Habit brand, which is a lifestyle brand, which is something that is important and valuable to me, and saying near and dear to my heart, I think is interesting. We often use that phrase, that terminology, and that's kind of whatever, I guess. But yeah, man, that's another one of the platforms that I have. But this one, Everything is Copacetic, is something that I created a while ago, because everything, I mean, at the end of the day, for me, I try to move with the idea and the concept that in the end, everything is going to be all right. Everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to, the way that it's supposed to work out. So that's the idea and the concept. If you listen to previous episodes of this podcast, you kind of get a sense of what it is. And like I said, I talk about everything. A lot of the stuff that I've done is all centered around entertainment and music and production and that kind of thing. And this really touches on everything, lifestyle, sports, kind of the whole nine. I'm using this platform for a couple of reasons today, though, just to kind of get people up on some of the things that are coming that I really want to make sure that people are aware of, and people are tapped into some of the events that are coming up, really, that I want people to be aware of. So this year has been a really cool year for me professionally with DJ Klyph Productions and the Fitness is a Habit podcast, and the Fitness is a Habit lifestyle brand, with being able to do a number of different things. Last week, I had a chance to spend some time with the folk at My People's Market, which was really, really cool. If you're not familiar with My People's Market, I encourage you to check it out, man. Just Google them, My People's Market, Portland. They did the event this year at the Oregon Convention Center, which was really cool. It was a beautiful day. There was like over 150 vendors, all people of color, which was really cool. And I had a chance to bring the Cliff Notes live podcast to the event. So we did some interviews with some of the vendors. I had a chance to interview the founders of My People's Market, which was really interesting to understand the background of My People's Market, where it grew from, where it is today. And it's really cool and amazing, really, to see how it's grown into what it is. And the platform has created opportunities, even greater opportunities, for people to grow their arts, their crafts, their connections, their businesses. And that's a part of what it's about. Doing interviews with the founders was cool, though, because as much as we celebrate where it is, we also had an opportunity to talk about work that still can be done, that needs to be done, so that the process, the program, can continue to grow. But it was really, really cool. And those interviews are actually going to be released on the Cliff Notes podcast platform. So be on the lookout for that. There's a bunch of different interviews. Like I said, the founders, some of the vendors, a couple of the performers, which was really cool. So if you haven't yet, then I encourage you to subscribe to Cliff Notes wherever you listen to audio, like literally wherever. The only place that it's not yet is on Tidal. And I hope one day, you know, I could get it on Tidal. But for right now, it's on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Audible, Pandora, like literally anywhere you get it. So subscribe to the Cliff Notes podcast, and then encouraging people to subscribe, but then also like and rate and review and comment. Those things are really important and valuable to me. as I continue to try to push and promote that platform, that particular platform. So it's Klyph Notes, just the spelling of my name. You see it on the screen if you're watching a live stream, but it's Klyph, Klyph Notes. Or you can listen on just on the website klyphnotes.com. But yeah, that goes a long way in helping me to promote what I'm doing with that. So subscribe, rate, what is it, like all of the things, man. You mean rate, review, comment, the whole nine. Sharing is a big thing. So if you could share, that would be really, really dope. So that's some of the things that have been happening over the last few weeks. Of course, continuing with the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show. If you're not familiar with that, I do that every Saturday night on a local radio station, X-Ray FM, 91.1 and 107.1 in Portland, Oregon. And of course, you can stream it online. 2 hours of music, interviews, concert ticket giveaways. It's really the whole nice. It's a dope radio show. I've been doing it for the last over a decade, last 13 years, something like that. The last 8 on X-Ray FM, and it's another really cool platform to build just support for local folk. I see my guy Solomon. What's good with you, bro? I see you out there. That's one of the artists that you have heard on the Welcome to the Neighborhood radio show. We'll continue to hear his voice through the creations that he's done, and then also in his interviews. Man, it's been a minute. Got to get you back on there. Also, there's also an episode of the Klyph Notes podcast with him. So dope producer, MC. Although he doesn't rhyme as much as I wish he would, and just a really, really cool individual. Somebody who's been a really supporter of me just as much as I've worked to support his brand over the years. So shout out to you, B. So that's every Saturday night, and then I do just an hour set weekdays, Monday through Friday, on local radio station, The Numbers, and that's just me playing joints, man. It's a lot of fun. It's every weekday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. on the East Coast. So no matter where you are, you can tap in. And that show, man, you get to hear artists from Portland, but then you get to hear a lot of artists really from all over the world, new stuff, old stuff. It's just a really nice mix of joints. And so you can tap into The Numbers. It's The Numbers with a Z, here in Portland, 96.7 FM. But then, like I said, also streaming at thenumbers.fm, The Numbers with a Z.fm. So another thing you can tap into and hear a lot of the cool artists that I've been building with and are in my circle of influence, have been for a while. Something else that I wanted to do on this episode of Everything is Copacetic is let you know about some events that are coming up that I want y'all at, man. So I'm doing an event called No Requests with local DJ Ambush, who is dope. Ambush is just like, he's that dude, man. And we're doing a free DJ night this Sunday the 27th of November. It's at McMenamin's White Eagle. It's not a party. We're just building a vibe, man. It's an opportunity to come through and just listen to some joints, man. Straight boom bap, backpack, 90s era and influence. We're just there playing joints. So it's not like come through and you gotta, it's not a party. Like come through if you've been meaning to like connect with somebody and just want to sit down and chop it up. We'll just be in the background playing joints, just have you nodding your head, which is what we're creating. I've been telling people, like, if you're somebody who journals, bring your journal. It's a cool opportunity to do that. If you need to check your emails, you need to catch up on some work or some business. This is a dope environment to do it in, and we're just gonna be playing joints, man. Like I said, a lot of those records that we have celebrated for decades, man. 90s era and influence. But then we also try to play a bunch of remixes and reinterpretations of joints, and it's just a vibe. Like, it's a really, really cool vibe. You don't got to feel like you got to come through the dance or whatever. I mean, you can, but this is really just an opportunity to pull up and network and just have a good time, especially after, if you still got people in town from the holidays, bring them through. But if you just like looking for, like, I want a space to go and just chill and you know what I mean? This is definitely that. So this Sunday at McMenamin's White Eagle, the 27th of November, it's a free event. You know what I mean? There's no cover. That's on purpose. We want you to just come through and just chill with us, man. So it's a free event this Sunday. No requests. This is the third one. We're continuing to work on trying to build that into even more of a situation. And so we'll be talking more about that as we get closer to the first of the year, 2023. So that's going down. Free event this Sunday. Next Friday night, the GOAT, like, to me, the greatest MC of all time, an MC who really changed the trajectory of rap music. Rakim is coming to Portland. It's been a minute since he's been in Portland, but he'll be in Portland next Friday, December the 2nd at the Crystal Ballroom. Tickets are available right now. If you've never seen Rakim in person doing a show, I'd say you definitely, it should be a bucket list situation for you, because once again, someone who we have celebrated literally is one of, even if you say he's not the greatest, that's fine, but he's definitely one of the greatest, one of the top, it's undeniable. He's one of the top MCs in this genre that we love, man. We're coming up on 50 years of celebrating this genre, and to have an opportunity to see someone who is as influential as he is. I mean, some of your favorite MCs would not MC had it not been for Rakim. He's going to be in Portland next Friday, December the 2nd, at the Crystal Ballroom, a dope venue to see a show. Local support by Cool Nuts and DJ Fat Boy. Cool Nuts is he's an icon when it comes to Portland music. He's done so much for the Portland music scene in terms of creating art, creating the sound of the Portland music scene, supporting artists through management, and then representing Portland as he's traveled all over the planet. So he's going to be there with DJ Fat Boy, just a dope producer and a dope human being. They're going to be local support. And then opening the night is going to be Portland's own DJ OG1, the official DJ for the Portland Trailblazers. He's going to be there opening the night, so you know what he does in terms of creating a vibe. That's going down next Friday at the Crystal Ballrooms. Tickets are available right now. If you follow me, if you're connected with me with any of my socials, there's a ticket link on all my socials. I think there's even a ticket link on djklyph.com, or you can go to thecrystalballroom.com. I'm gonna host the event, so I would love to see you come through and celebrate one of the greatest, man. That's next Friday. I got a pair of tickets to give away. So if you're watching this stream, if you hear this, I have a pool that I'm putting names into. If you want to try to get in the pool and get tickets, I'm gonna make it really easy. So the cool thing is that if you're watching this, your name goes in the pool like earlier. So if you're watching this stream, if you email me at I'm trying to think which email address I should use for this one. I'm gonna use my radio joint. So if you email me at djklyph@yahoo.com, djklyph@yahoo.com. Say, yo, in the what you call it, in the thing where you put the content, the subject, in the subject line, my Lord, in the subject line, it should say Rakim 2022, and then in the text, just write trying to win tickets, heard about it on the podcast. Everything is copacetic. If you do that, then you'll go in the pool. Now I'll just give you a heads up. If you do that, you'll probably go a little bit higher in the pool. There's also, if you're on Instagram, I'm giving them away. There's a contest on Instagram. Just follow my Instagram, follow those instructions. That'll put you in the pool. But I want to see as many people in the building as possible. So like I said, tickets are available right now, but I want to, if you're like, I don't know if I can get tickets, I'm giving tickets away. I'm giving them away through a couple different platforms. So Rakim, December the 2nd, get tickets now. December the 10th, the following week, Saturday night, it's going to be the final mic check event of 2022. And I'm really psyched for this one for a number of reasons. One, because I've been trying to do a mic check with this crew like literally for 3 years, and the pandemic got in the way, and it didn't allow us to do it. So that's been a real struggle. But we're doing it on not this coming Saturday night or the next Saturday, but after that, December the 10th, it's going to be mic check at the White Eagle Saloon, our home for many, many years. It's going to be a dope event, man. Dark Time Sunshine is going to be on the bill. Boom Bap Project is going to be on the bill. So if you follow anything that I do, you know that I've been trying to do this with Boom Bap Project literally since 2020, and now we don't have an opportunity to do it. Dark Time Sunshine, Boom Bap Project, and then local rapper he may not be local for much longer, man, because he's been he's about to do a set with Lil Wayne. He just did another set with Kodiak Black. So he's gonna be on the bill, and that's Bremer Baden. It's a dope night of MCs, a dope night of hip hop. You know how we do mic check. That's going down December the 10th. Tickets are available right now. Once again, link in my bio on all my social medias. There should be a link on the website, or go to White Eagle's website, the White Eagle, McMenamins White Eagles. You can get tickets right now. I'm also going to give away a pair of tickets to that event. And so if you're watching this, or if you're listening to this, once again, djklyph@yahoo.com. subject line, mic check tickets. And then in the context, man, just say, yo, I heard about tickets to mic check. I want to win them. And you'll go in the pool for that one, man. So I want to get people in the building. I want you to be in the building. I want you to have these experiences. So I want to give away tickets to these joints. So once again, that's going down on December the 10th. Dark Time Sunshine, Boom Bap Project, Bremer Baden, the final mic check of 2022. You should be in the building. Tickets are available right now. McMenamins White Eagle. So, cop them tickets, man. Come through. And yeah, man, let's just have a good time and finish out the year strong. Those are the events I have coming up. Oh, I can also let y'all know. So I have been doing Klyph Notes live. If you haven't had an opportunity to check them out, they've been dope. I have a couple of episodes that we're getting ready to release. One with Madam Golong, who we did a live with. Just recently did a live with Farnell Newton. Both interviews were so dope, man. Going to be releasing those really soon on the Klyph Notes streams. Like I said, it's available everywhere. Anywhere you listen to episodes, anywhere you listen to music, you can check out Klyph Notes. But did the Klyph Notes live with those two. Going to be releasing those soon. We finished up our series at the Show Bar. Shout out to the Show Bar. They were great hosts for us. It was really cool to be able to do those events there. I announced it there, so I'll announce it here. 2023 Klyph Notes Live will continue. We're going to kick things off in January. I'm super excited, and I really want to see y'all in the building. It's going to be crazy, bro. We're going to be at the Armory in Portland. I'm so psyched for this, man. Portland Center Stage, you may know it as, but we're going to be right there in the Armory doing Klyph Notes Live. Got some dope guests already lined up. Announcement on that will be coming soon. Some of the things that are going to be really cool about doing it at the Armory, though, is that it's still going to be free. So you can come through, hear some great interviews. There will be some performances as well. But now it's going to be all ages, and I'm really excited for that. So it's going to be an all ages event. And there is going to be, what up, Alexis? I see you. It's going to be an all ages event at the Armory, Portland Center Stage. We're going to be kicking off in January. More information on that in terms of specifics will be coming soon. We'll have some vendors in the building, some of the local brands that I'm connected with, that are connected with DJ Klyph Productions. So a lot of information is going to be coming out, but I want to let you know now as we're starting to roll out, man. Klyph Notes Live is coming in January. Portland Center Stage, the Armory in downtown Portland. It's going to be dope. It's going to be amazing, man. So if you stay connected with all of the things that I'm doing with Klyph Notes, or I'm sorry, not with Klyph, well, with Klyph Notes for sure, but also with DJ Klyph Productions, a lot of stuff is going on as we're wrapping up 2023, but then also getting ready to move into the new year, into wrapping up 2022, getting ready to move into 2023. Crazy, yo. So yeah, once again, just want to make sure that everybody knows that. And then of course, like I said, fitness is a habit. If you're not tapped in yet with that, it's a lifestyle brand, man. It's an opportunity to build a community, to work on just to work on wellness of all types, mental wellness, physical wellness, spiritual wellness, and the craziness that's going on in the world right now. So if you haven't yet, you can tap into the Fire brand. Fitness is a habit, and you'll be hearing more about that. Shout out to the Blazers. They look crazy. You know what I mean? Starting off this year way better than anyone anticipated. They're on a lower losing streak right now, but they're gonna get a win tonight. I'm confident of that. So big ups to the Portland Trailblazers. Shout out to the New Orleans Saints, who are having a not a great year, but that's all right. I still support the New Orleans Saints. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the Everything is Copacetic podcast. It's a place for me to just talk about the stuff that I'm doing, which inevitably supports other people, but that's what it's about, man. It's about just building community. Big ups to everybody who subscribed to this podcast. Just like with the Klyph Notes podcast, like, rate, subscribe, comment, the whole nine. Want to continue to push this platform as well, because it's going to be of benefit to other individuals, not just myself, man. You know, I do all of this stuff for the love of the art, and I want to continue to do it. So I will continue to do it with your support. If you want to support tangibly, there is a Patreon. There's a DJ Klyph Productions Patreon. If you go to Patreon /DJ Klyph, you can make a contribution. And really what that does is it just goes to helping to support these things that I've been talking about. You know, we're not trying to you know, break the bank on anybody, but your support would go a long way in helping us grow what we're doing. So consider tapping in via the Patreon that way. man, that's it. That's all I got. You mean I just wanted to, like I said, connect with y'all. It's been a while since I did the Everything is Copacetic podcast. My hope is that moving forward on a weekly basis, you're going to be getting something, whether that's something in addition to the stuff you already get with the radio shows, but whether that's talk content from the Cliff Notes podcast or talk content from the Everything is Copacetic podcast, which is this guy right here, man, that you'll be getting something on a regular basis, just so that we can continue to build and you get to hear more about what's happening, man. So once again, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for just for being there, and God willing, we'll be back to do this in some form or another again really, really soon. All right, y'all, be blessed. Peace.